We're gonna enlist. It says you're gonna go fight for the Galente. Doing so will retire you from your current corporation to join the Galente Federation militia. Are you certain you wish to proceed? No. And I Hello friends, I am Dectorus, and I'm starting a video series. It's going to be about faction warfare. This is my first endeavor into this sort of ordeal, so you'll have to pardon me if I'm kind of crap. Yeah, I have a lot of experience in EVE. I've been playing the game since like 2008, way too long. But I've never really done faction warfare. I know I'm several years late to it. In fact, this isn't even the first iteration of faction warfare. They revamped it. I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Anyway, all that stuff's irrelevant. What we're going to be doing is kind of just starting a journal. I know that sounds really stupid, but that's kind of the only way I can describe it. Yeah, we're just going to get footage of our entire journey through time and space to the land of the mighty Boosh. No, we're going to record, yeah, what it's like to sign up, what it's like to figure out all the mechanics, what it's like to get dunked on over and over again. And hopefully that's something worth watching. If it's not, and that's okay if it isn't, yeah, we'll find something else to do. Let's see if there's an absolute insane amount of content in this game. Which brings me to why I'm actually doing this in the first place. The biggest reason why I want to make some content is that I've been playing since 2008, and I haven't, at least I don't feel that I've kind of pitched in and done my part to, you know, keep the sandbox interesting. So, you know, there are plenty of people that have stood up to the plate, like, you know, Sitonia, Mr. Hyde, Chester, all those guys. I'm not going to name drop, whatever, who cares. You know, they make videos, they get people engaged, they get people wanting to log in, wanting to learn all of the cool little nooks and crannies in this game, and I want to be able to do that too. We're gonna go at it from like a faction warfare perspective. If faction warfare isn't that, that's okay. We'll do something different. We'll just kind of play it as it happens, and if it's garbage, it's garbage. If it's not, cool. But either way, here we go. We're gonna jump right in, hit the old enlist button, and look at that. That's pretty easy. We're in. Alright, we are back. I have fit up a comet. This is of the rail variety. I did do a little bit of preliminary stuff last night, just to kind of get the hang of it. I did some plexes. I did some combat. I lost one Tristan. I ended up killing an Executioner, a Tormentor, a Claw, and I lost that Tristan. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Either way, yeah, let's see the fit here. What am I doing? So I set up. I've never flown this rail variety before, so I don't really know if this is a good way to do it. I'm sure there's a much better way to eke out all the different strengths of the ship. We're doing rails, 125, just because CPU and power grid were kind of tight, and I really wanted to put a NOS on there. So I'm hoping what I can do is scram web and keep them at range at around 6K, and that way I can keep cap. And that way they can comfortably be in my web and scram range. Yeah, I also put an afterburner on it. I don't know if that's the right choice either. I'm much more comfortable with the MWD and Disruptor with like a defensive scram, but what I'm learning in faction warfare is that you are always either on the beacon, like you're warping into, like you're sitting on the beacon waiting for someone to warp into you at 0, or you are going to a beacon where someone else is, and they're probably going to be at 0, depending on the ship. And if they're not, they're already going to be like 30 kilometers away in like a stabbed frigate. That's just going to peace out right when you get there. It makes me realize that this is a lot more about making money than it is combat. So, it's a little, I won't say disappointing. It's just, it's different. It's not what I expected, but it's not bad either. All right, so, ooh, gotta spell it right. So I was having fun flying over here in Marteau. I wonder if we can do a better route here. I kind of want to go through more Caldari space. So why don't we go to this little guy right here. We'll set. We'll go. Alright, looks like we can do that first. And then we want to add a waypoint. And where did Marteau go? I want to say it was somewhere down here. A Shih Tzu. Oh, Marteau. Right in front of my face. Alright, so we'll add this as a waypoint. There we go. 50. Ooh, I don't know if we want to go into high psych though. Yeah, not Black Rise. Prefer less secure. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of the long tour, but whatever. Who cares? All right. I say we rock and roll. Looks like there's a good deal of purples here. Let's go to dailies first. So, I took the little window off because, first off, I'm sure no one's really sad about not being able to see my face. And secondly, because I'm probably going to have to do a lot of editing. Eve is one of those games where it's a ton of intense action and then super, super boring crap. So, we're gonna see what we can find. And I'm on baby duty, so I got a little nugget sleeping. He just ate, so he should be fine, but famous last words. 19 in local. I wonder if that's normal. Do a little scan here. So right off the bat, most of the stuff I don't want to fight. Right? Incursus, sure. Caldari, Navy, Hookbill, absolutely. Firetail, heck yeah, bring him on. But I have a feeling. Oh, I got this thing already open. I'm really liking being able to press C. See, the Hecates though, not too great. So why don't we just go on to the next one? Having 19 in local is kind of a lot, so we'll try to go find an area where there's a little less activity. But if that's not going to happen, we'll go lose some ships. Yeah, so those Incursuses that I started with, I just shipped them up to Comets. They were like 10,000 LP. Which actually makes me wonder, I'm in a level 4 system, right? And I cashed out some LP to turn Incursuses into Comets. And I wonder if I should have went to a level 5 system to do that. Alright, so let's see who's around. An Enyo. To be honest, I haven't seen too many assault frigates. A lot of people like to fly faction frigates and the T3 destroyers, the Confessors, and of course the Swipples. Swipples everywhere. A lot of people with Confessors as well, but tons and tons of Swipples. Didn't see too many Jackdaws. Didn't really see too many Hecates either. But Sweeples, ugh, and that's a ship that in a frigate. Yeah, I don't want to touch that. Do not want. Old Billy Daniels in a Comet. Let's look at the map here. So what I've done is I've selected, if you go to your star map and you go down to sovereignty, you can click faction warfare. And I've just grabbed Caldari State just to kind of see, you know, where some people might be defensively plexing, so I can warp in on them and pew pew. Yeah, that's one thing that I've noticed, and it's a lot of it's my my time zone, right? So I work nights, and I'm awake. Tristan. Ooh, let's see if we can find this little dude. And of course, it's probably. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, he's at the let's just double check here. He is at. Where'd the novice go? Yep, he's at the novice. Oh, and he's probably a blue, and he's probably gonna yell at me when I warp into his complex. Let's see what's at the other ones. Anything there? Doesn't look like it. I'll widen this out a little bit. Anything there? Doesn't look like it. We'll still try. I know, I wish you could see. Are we gonna bump on this gate? Oh, doesn't look like it. I wish you could see if it was friendly or not when you warped in. One time, this Russian dude. Oh, it's not. Oh, look at that. Let's see if we can't brawl him down. My guess is that he's not going to want to play, but you never know. Wow, he is making a liar out of me. Probably don't need these anymore. Definitely don't need that. And we'll start turning this bad boy on. It's kind of surprising that he took this fight, considering I'm hull tanked and I should not be this close to him. Mostly because I'm gonna lose tracking. So Javelin, yeah, Javelin has 25% better tracking, and I think my ship hull has a bonus to tracking. However, up close and personal, you lose so much tracking. So, I don't have any drones. That's good to know now. But we should still be able to take him just fine, I'm hoping. Might need to overload on our guns a little bit more. He's tanking like a boss. And we're gonna run out. Yeah, he must be dual tanked. Wow. This is gonna be a close one. Oh man. Yeah, look at that. So, there's a point where, guess what would have made a huge difference? Drones. That's an oversight on my part. Let's look at our kill here. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I forgot drones. That was a really good fight though. I had him down to, I don't know. What system is this new stuff? Let's see what. I had him down real low, and should have been overloading, but I kind of thought the whole thing was over and done before it was even concluded. These Galente ships and their hull tanking, not what I'm used to. So we are gonna go 4 jumps, and I'm gonna get my blaster one out that actually has drones, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna blast this dude in the face. If he's still here. I kind of doubt that he will be. And he didn't GF me. How rude. Yeah, and we'll see if we can't reclaim some of our dishonor. Another thing there is I probably could have killed drones, but again, I was kind of just like, it doesn't matter. We don't need to. So hubris, probably really big there on my part. That was the first Tristan that I've ever fought that was like, oh, I'll come brawl you up close. So I wasn't necessarily prepared for that. But, you know, what are you going to do? So let's see if we can horn on some kill mails. Actually, do I have enough 8 CPU? That's not enough to fit. No, not even close. I guess I can do this thing again where I downgrade my point for JB5. Not a disruptor. Scram. Yeah. So now we can put this bad boy on there. Look at that. That's a nice fit. Yeah, so 50 DPS. 50 DPS. Ugh. Anywho, that guy's sitting in our optimal. Ugh, we would have just melted him. Because this is double. Just about double the DPS. So. Alright, guys. This last little clip is me getting my revenge. Or, as it were, dying like a scrub. Yet again. I went back and watched that first fight probably about 15 times and could not believe how many mistakes I made. The whole not keeping at range, the whole orbiting, just watching my railguns miss over and over again, forgetting drones, you know, mismanaging overheat on my guns, just sitting there thinking that I had it in the bag the whole time and just not even actually taking the fight seriously. And obviously I paid the price. Losing a comment to a Tristan is, yeah, probably shouldn't happen, especially when he comes right into, you know, he was probably trying to orbit me at, I don't know, 500 or something. And, he, you know, just unacceptable. He did seem like a super cool dude. He did combo me after that and, you know, chatted me up and told me about how his Tristan survived an 18 structure. And, you know, the other guys that blew me to bits, too, I talked to them a bit, and they were cool, too. You know, they said that they would have totally honored a 1v1 if I would have asked for it, but I never asked for it, and that's definitely on me. So it's really nice to know that there are, you know, some cool dudes left in this universe. I went on to fly for another couple hours after that. I didn't let this take the wind out of my sails, and I ended up getting quite a few good fights. And I didn't die again. I got probably, I think it was only like maybe 3 or 4 frags, but yeah, I got some good kills and an absolutely amazing fight with a PL dude in a Republic Fleet Firetail. And I'm gonna save all those for the second episode just because it's, you know, this is already getting to be almost like, you know, 17-18 minutes, and it's super boring to just watch me die twice like an absolute scrub. So we'll save all that stuff for the second episode. If you somehow stuck it out to the very end to watch this hot dumpster fire of a mess, of a cringe fest, mad props to you. Like I said, this is the beginning. This is where we're starting. It's okay that I'm absolute garbage at this. I'm going to probably change things up. We're going to do a different format for episode 2. We'll see how that looks, and hopefully have a little bit more quality flying, because let's be honest, that first one was super bad. But yeah, thanks again for coming out. I really do appreciate any kind of feedback you guys want to give me. Chat me up. Anyway, till next time.